I got bribed with ice cream and a metal mug to try this stat. Just kidding, the Tado guys at Installer Show talk the talk, and I just wanted to give it a try. It did seem really good. So in the starter kit box, you've obviously got your start, your Wi-Fi hub with power supply and Ethernet cable, receiver, and I were really impressed actually with a couple of extra bits that they threw in. Some 4-core cable, even though I'd just been to the merchants to pick some up, and some Wagos to make my wiring process a little bit easier. There are plenty of ways to wire a combi boiler, but I like doing it inside the receiver, sending live neutral and earth into the receiver, live neutral as a 5-core going out, and the 2 extra wires used as switch wires for the stat. The downside I would say to the Tado receiver is that there's no earth slot, however the Wagos made up for it. Tell you something, I couldn't cope with the fiddliness of being an electrician. So on to the rest of the heating system. This customer wanted to control their rooms individually, and that's why I suggested Tado. Now the valves are universal fit and apparently fit every single radiator valve, providing it's a TRV obviously. I can't confirm or deny this because this is the first time I've used it. But in regards to the fitting, nice and easy. And they look good too, and so does the stat. Now onto the setup process. I've set up Wi-Fi stats before and they're always difficult to get linked up. I've always had issues with it, apart from EPH, and that's why it's a TradeHub hidden gem. But this was simple too. The QR codes on each piece of heating tech made it really easy to link them all up. One downside I would say, I can imagine it gets a little bit tedious if you were doing say 14, 15 of these. Luckily, I only had 6. Nice and easy too to name all the rooms as you go around so you know which one is where and you're not getting confused. Last up, link the receiver, and there they all are. All the rooms individually, controlled individually, set your times, temperatures, links to the outside weather and internet, and it is a really nice, easy to use app. I rate it. What do you think? All in all, I'm quite impressed, but is it hidden gem worthy? Maybe after a few more mugs for another try.